Fiber Flux. Welcome back to another update. I have some really exciting news today, and I kind of hinted at what we will be doing in the month of March in my last February update. So if you watched that video, you may know what I'm going to talk about. We are going to be doing a fun series. March is National Crochet Month. You may see it as NatCroMo abbreviated everywhere right now. But today is March 1st, and I'm going to be launching this really fun series. So it's going to be a series geared to learning how to crochet. So whether you've never crocheted or just starting out with crochet, or maybe you want to brush up on your skills, or if you're like me and you've been crocheting for a long time but just really love a good, simple, easy project, this is a great series. So I created 4 projects. We're going to have a new crochet pattern, learn to crochet type pattern every Monday in the month of March. So each project will get increasingly, I don't want to say difficult, but it'll get increasingly more skills as we go along. The first one will be very, very simple and straightforward. Then we're going to be adding skills to each project as we go along. So I really kind of designed these projects to build on our skills. So every Monday I'm going to introduce a new project, and for all of the projects we're going to use the same yarn. So I shared this in my update, but we're going to be using a yarn called Red Heart Dreamy. Now I have 4 colors that I'll be using for this series. I'm going to talk about it in a series, but there'll be 4 individual projects. This is the gray, and I'm going to be using this for one of the projects, and the celery, which I'll be using for another project. And this is the aqua, really pretty, soft, muted colors. And then finally, this one is called Dark Taupe. It's like a really pretty kind of twig brown. So you can see all the colors together. They're really pretty and just very like muted and soft. For all 4 projects, we're going to be using the same crochet hook size. So I wanted to keep that part simple. Keep the yarn the same, keep the crochet hook the same. We're going to be using a K crochet hook, a 6.5 millimeter K crochet hook. So we have, always get a lot of questions about substituting yarn, which is really great question because yarn isn't always available in the same places everywhere. And sometimes you just maybe want to use a different color palette, which is fine. What I would recommend is to stick with a yarn that recommends the K 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. So look for that on the yarn label. Now this one is like a fuzzy kind of brushed, soft, muted yarn, which I really loved for these projects. But I also wanted to recommend Red Heart with Love. That one has a smoother strand, comes in a ton of colors, and either one of those yarns would be absolutely perfect for all of these projects. And as a side note, I use Red Heart with Love a lot on my crochet alongs, so you may even have a little bit left over if you've joined us for some of those as well. So let's talk about the projects that we'll be doing. So every Monday in the month of March, I'm going to share a new Learn to Crochet project. And like I said, we're going to be building on our skills, okay? So the first project, and I have it here. I don't have all the projects, I have to say, but I have some of them made up. The first project, as you can see, that we'll be making is in this pretty celery color, which I just think is lovely and perfect for March, right? It's going to be this super easy scarf, and we're going to learn how to crochet flat, how to make something with a turning chain, how to make a double crochet stitch, and then as an option, we can add some fringe to it. So you'll learn how to make something flat, double crochet stitches, and fringe. Lots of skills in one project. For our second project, the second Monday in March, but for this project, we're going to be learning how to crochet in the round. Still sticking with those easy stitches, but crocheting in the round, okay? Moving on, we're going to be, on the 3rd week, we're going to be making a hat, a ribbed hat with a pom-pom. Now I have that half made, so I don't have that to show you right now. Actually, I do. I thought I didn't grab it, but I did. We're going to be using this gray yarn, this pretty gray yarn here, to make a flat rectangle, and then we're going to learn how to seam it up and put a big beautiful pom-pom on the top of it. So this, we'll be learning how to create, as you can see on this side, I have it flipped the wrong way, how to create ribbing, how to seam, how to make a giant pom-pom. So really fun and very functional projects too. In really, the other reason why I picked this yarn too is they're really like wearable colors, I think too. Finally, and I definitely don't have this to show you because I just started it, so there's really nothing to see, but we're going to be using all 4 of the colors that I talked about: the celery, the gray, the aqua, and then the taupe ran off. Oh, here it is. So the taupe. So all 4 colors, and we're going to make an easy throw, but it's going to have a twist because I mentioned we're building on our skills. We're going to be adding some different types of stitches to that throw, but it's still going to be a very, very easy throw, and we're going to add some tassels to it. So by the end of this series, if you're joining me for the first time to crochet, which is awesome, I welcome you to Fiber Flux. The Fiber Flux world is a great community. If you are learning how to crochet, that you've come to the right place. If you just want some really fun, easy projects, then you're also in the right place. But by the time you're done with these projects, you will have learned how to crochet flat, crochet in the round, make a pom-pom, make a tassel, make a bunch of different stitches besides the double crochet. We're going to start with the double crochet and kind of build up in our skill level from there. But you're going to learn some other basic stitches as well. You're going to learn how to seam, how to make ribbing. So there's a lot of skills that you can learn, and we're going to kind of put them in these 4 easy projects, and you'll also end up with 4 fun finished pieces as well. So I really hope you can join us. It's going to be a really fun project. I am going to share this in our Ravelry crochet along group. I'm not really calling it a crochet along. It's more of like a series, but I know a lot of you love to crochet along together, which I do too. But I will share it in our Ravelry group. If you're not a part of that Ravelry group, I highly recommend that you hop on there. I'll put the link down below, that you hop on there and join us. It's a wonderful community. You can share your finished pieces. You can even ask, like, is this the right color? Does this color look okay with this color? People ask things like that all the time. People hop on and help people. If you're a seasoned crocheter, there's lots of people helping out. You can ask questions. It's a really great community. So I highly recommend that you join that group as well moving forward for our other crochet alongs. We do have one coming up in the spring as well. This one will be over by then, and then we'll move right into the spring crochet along. So we're always crocheting along together in Fiber Flux. But I hope you can join us for this series. I'm going to be sharing the first one this Monday, where is it? It ran off. The scarf, okay? So join us for the scarf, and I hope you can join us, and that's it. So be sure and click the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. That way you can get all the updates. And I will see you on Monday, and we're going to make a scarf together. Bye, everyone.